Hey everybody, so some good news about Greg Tech New Horizon and the Stone Legion GTNH server. Yeah, this is going to be a big update video, just letting you know how things are going, what happened to my Let's Play, things like that. So let's get started. We're doing a donation drive right now for the GTNH server. The idea is we want to get some new hardware and move the server over. We're not going to be wiping it. We're not doing anything evil like that, but basically we're just going to go and purchase. I'll custom build, obviously, a top of the line 13,000. Man, Intel really needs to start redoing their numbers. 13,900K. I guess they call it the 13th generation Intel CPU, which is the best you can get per core performance right now on the market, which is what you need for a Minecraft server, especially these older ones. It's that per thread performance that you just need every inch of. So we're gonna basically build top of the line server, and we're looking for donations for that. Obviously, all our donations go to just the server and server costs. I've been running servers. I've been running a Minecraft servers for 12 years now, if you can believe that. So, I mean, anyone who's played my servers will tell you I'm an honest guy there. It always goes to the server costs. What we're going to do for that, once that happens, patch 2.4.0 should come out in the near future. It can come out in a week, it can come out in a month. I would assume it's probably a week or two at most, I would assume, because they've pretty much fixed most things, right? Unless, somebody starts adding a couple more things and it backtracks. With 2.4.0 update, there's quite a few exploits that are fixed for people using hack clients. Basically, pack injection, things like that they shouldn't be able to do, but, some mods have opened those doors. Those should be patched in. Not all of them, obviously, but enough to the point where we should be able to, once again, open our doors to everyone publicly for free, obviously, so they can come and play on our server. And because our server is all updated and fresh, they're going to enjoy that. Not only that, we're planning to expand the world. Now, this might take a couple of weeks, but thankfully we'll have two servers. We'll do it on our old server completely. We'll just use as world generation at that point, and we're going to expand the world. We were thinking up to 16,000 by 16,000. So right now we're doing, I think, 8,000 by 8,000. So that's a 16 by 6. Sorry, no, that would be an 8. Yeah, so it's, oh no. Yeah, if it's 8, it goes 8 out. Yeah, so that's 16 by 16 in size. So we're thinking of doing, what, 64 by 64 in size? Something insane. Anyways, we might have to redo those numbers. But we're thinking of almost, highly considering at least doing the world to its 4 times the size, basically, as it is now, which is kind of stupid. But I think it's a great idea. And to help with that, with the new server upgrade, we are going to get 4 terabyte NVMe drives for that. So that should kick some butt. Those will be the newer generation 4 ones from Samsung. And it definitely won't be the ones that have issues, because that would be really stupid buying one of their current drives that are having issues, because then we're going to really cry. But don't worry, because we do have dedicated backup that we run I don't know if it's every hour, every 2 hours. Yeah, we're definitely doing our due diligence. Ooh, I think I said that right. To keep up backups and stuff like that. And so when we do open our floodgates, we'll do that first. Open the floodgates after. When I say floodgates, just open it up to everyone. What we'll end up doing is putting the bunkers. We call them bunkers. So at spawn here, I can show you. Actually, we're at spawn right now. So if you come here. Sorry, this is my admin, so I can cheat and fly and do really crazy things. Basically, you come into spawn, you go in here, and you should be reading the rules and little changes that have done in the pack. But basically, you got 4 of these. So these are what we call the bunkers here when we go to it. And basically, here's one of the bunkers, right? Well, these bunkers we move over time to try to get players not to be all in one spot and blah, blah, blah. But we also try to avoid other players' bases, especially big bases. And so when we generate new land, the idea here is we're going to move this out further into the new territory that we generated. That way the new players aren't loading old bases and causing problems, let's say, but instead they'll be on fresh land, but they'll also be happy because they're not saying, oh man, does somebody own this land? Does somebody claim this? You know, there's none of that kind of worrisome now because it's open and, you know, available for anyone there. So that's the big changes that are going to come to GTNH. Obviously, we also will look and fix any lag issues like Electro noticed the Nether was performing a little poorly. So once we get the server onto the new server, the world onto the new server, I should say, we'll look at some performance issues and things like that. So for example, if the Nether is being a bit of a dick, it might be time for a wipe there. And now don't cry. We've already stated right from scratch that we do wipe the Nether, Twilight Force, things like that. The only worlds that we do not wipe is the overworld. And to be honest, private dims, we don't say that, but I also back everything up. We also only tell people we only back the overworld, but I want to tell you we're not actually that careless. Just don't tell Electro because he'll be pissed me sick sharing those secrets. But to be fair, I back up everything. I want to make sure we have it. That being said, if you know your Nether mining outpost got destroyed, we're probably not going to do a rollback of the server to fix that. You know, we only kind of care about the main overworld. Anything outside of that is kind of fair game. Obviously, we're going to go and chase griefers, ban their butts, things like that. But the world we kind of care is the overworld and your private worlds, but your private worlds are usually protected because hopefully you're not opening a big portal and be like, hey everyone, welcome to my private world, come and step on the portal, you know. But anyways, yeah, so that's gonna be some good news. Now my Let's Play series, what happened to my Let's Play series? It wasn't going too bad. I did magic and I hate magic and I got warp, and it's not an insane amount of warp, but it's enough that pisses me off. Basically, I get chicken feathers and eggs and all these messages and sound effects and all this crap showing up now. And I actually got pissed off at that to the point where I just stopped playing. You can't believe how annoying Thaumcraft can be. And because I'm like 99% technology and 1% Thaumcraft, that really put a bad, bitter taste in my mouth. And so this time I've suspended my Let's Play series. Let's just say it's gotten to the point where I almost feel like starting over. Now people say, hey, why don't you cheat and, you know, make it so you can, you know, have no warp and blah, blah, blah. I don't like to cheat. That's plain and simple. I'd rather start fresh. So yeah, I mean, if you want me to play GTNH fresh someday, let me know, because, I mean, it's not a bad time if we're going to expand the world. Why not, right? But I am not cheating on that thing. I don't even know how to play because it's been that long so far, but that's who I am. You guys have watched me on my channel. You know that I go up and down on my Let's Play series. I'm the worst player when it comes to it, but have a lot of fun, and I know a lot of people enjoy my videos because at least my videos are long enough for those newer players to get comfortable into GTNH where they can go on their own and do their thing. So at least I know I'm helping people out there, but I would like to somehow provide better entertainment and go further than that. But the last time I played, Electro didn't play. I was kind of sad by that, but I think he's burnt out on GTNH, and I don't blame him. We've done it so many times, but I kind of missed, you know, he played with Bagline, jerk, and it was 2 versus 1. Anyways, I had some good times anyways, and there's some really cool things. You should check out their base. They were never eat shredded wheat. Okay, so they're northwest somewhere, and they have this, Bagline was digging these massive tunnels underground, and it's insane. It was really crazy what he did, so kind of worth checking those out someday. Maybe I'll make some videos and do some tours of that one day. But either way, my friends, I think that's about it. Yeah, so I just wanted to have a nice big news post video of what's happening. And yeah, so if you want to donate, check the description, check the pinned comment. And I mean, even if you don't play the server, but you got, you know, like you're a person, you know how, you know, brackets work these days. You know, if somebody's working minimum wage, I don't see them having much money to contribute. If you're somebody who works in a corporation and it's like, hey, yeah, here's $50, it means nothing to me, kind of thing. That's, you know, that's where, you know, that helps a lot to our server. So yeah, don't, you know, I don't want anyone who doesn't have money to be donating, because I feel bad in that sense. You know, I don't want you to go without a lunch. But either way, yeah, I'm hoping we can, honestly, over the next few days, even try to purchase this hardware and get it going, because Starfield's coming, and it's coming at the end of the month, and I am definitely playing Starfield for the first couple of weeks, making some content and videos and things like that. I haven't been doing any. You probably noticed I've done almost next to no videos the last couple months because I just moved to a new home. Yes, I'm in Barrie, Ontario, if you must dox me. And basically what I'm waiting now is for fiber, which is hopefully coming in the next 2 to 2.5 years. It could come this year, could come next year. There is no really big ETA on it. I just don't see the guys doing any work near us. They're doing it on the east end of Barrie, and then they're doing it at the south end of Barrie, but they're not doing it on my corner of Barrie at all. So I'm like, screw you, basically. But once we get fiber, we can run any server for anybody. We can run them long term. We got lots of hardware at this point, except, you know, obviously we're buying an upgrade to GTNH because we need the best per thread performance. But when it comes to running any games, like, oh, let's run an ARC server, let's run an Empyrean server, let's run all these things, we're going to start doing that again in the future. It's just we're a little low on the bandwidth. Lots for Minecraft right now, but not enough for a lot of other games. So that's kind of why we're just keeping to Minecraft right now. So anyways, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, it's been a pleasure to talk to you guys again. And I hope to see you on our GTNH server. And feel free to join our Discord if you like. I think there's information in the description as well if you like to just say hi and talk to us. So have a wonderful day. Goodbye.